I've been waiting for this. What's up, guys, and welcome to I don't even know what this is. This is Touhou Danmaku Kagura Fantasia Lost. Did I get that right? All I know about this game is that Toby Fox and Zoom made a collaboration song in the game. So it was an immediate buy for me. The world was empty, withered land and crumbling buildings, blanketed quietly and endlessly by falling sand. In the vast, bleak desert, a dry wind blew away the grains of sand. Suddenly, a small blue light glimmered somewhere in that faded world. Girl opens her eyes at the sensation of sand against her cheek. She wore a traditional red and white outfit, a large bow adorned her hair. The girl sat up, brushed off the sand that piled up, and looked around. She knew nothing. She remembered nothing, not of the wasteland, nor herself. Who am I? A voice responded to the girl's puzzled question. You are Reimu Hakure. The voice was light, like a tinkling bell, neither female nor male. The girl named Reimu looked up to see a floating ball of pale blue flames. The voice was coming from the ball of blue fire. You are the shrine maiden of Hakure. Although you may not remember, what are you? I'm Mitama. You are Reimu, and this is Gensokyo, once a verdant and beautiful world. As Reimu stood, the blue flame known as Mitama flickered and began to move. Staggering on the sand, she followed after it without a second thought. Is this just a visual novel, though? Now the sorrows of the people fall down as grains of sand. If the people of Gensokyo were here, maybe they'd have a name for this. Perhaps Sand Sorrow Incident. The Sand Sorrows Incident. Muttering, Reimu stopped and crouched down. Cracked, faded vermilion pillars peeked out from the sand. They appeared to be part of an old torii gate. Nearby, Reimu found a nameplate. She brushed the sand off the lettering. How do you read this, Hiro o Hakure Shrine? It was a shrine where you worked, and the key to protecting this world. You once could see the beauty of Gensokyo from where you stand now. He looked at Mitama's words, however. There's nothing here. No flowers, no greenery, no signs of life. The sand and ruins. Yes, now it is all buried by sand. And the one who brought ruin to Gensokyo, Reimu, this is your doing. Mitama had no eyes or mouth, but the blue flames were staring at Reimu. You have to remember the reason. Remember? But how? It's simple. You must do the Danmaku Kagura. What's that? Reimu tilted her head curiously while Mitama explained. Danmaku Kagura was popular in what was once Gensokyo. Dangerous yet beautiful game of battle using Danmaku, music, and dance. Huh? This Gensokyo place had some weird games trending. Seeing Reimu looking more and more puzzled, Mitama laughed. You can do it too. Let's try a round. Oh, I got this because it's a rhythm game, and I'm better at rhythm. Alright. SDF JKL. Okay, Kagura stages. In this game, you make well-timed taps and notes on the rhythm bar to correspond with the music. Line below the note lanes shows the heroes on your team, wins on your team. Any rates or better fill the groove gauge. And if the gauge reaches border or higher when the song is over, you'll complete the stage. Basic notes disappear when you tap. Two types of notes, different appearances of sounds. Notes that require you to hold until the end. Taps rated great or higher fill the gauge. Taps rated bad or lower decrease it. I'm gonna try Three Fingers. It's not gonna go. I really hope that this doesn't just get copyrighted to oblivion. I'm a bit early on some of these. I I was gonna say I can't talk because I'm trying to focus, and as soon as I go ahead and talk, oh Jesus. Okay, well, it'll take some getting used to, and I also need to get back into my prime. I'm washed up for rhythm games. Reimu's body naturally began to move as she followed Mitama's instructions. As she danced and fired Danma, she thought she could hear music. And fired more Danmaku to the beat, skipping her feet and waving her arms. Then the sand particles lifted up by her movements glittered and sparkled. What is this, a card? After finishing her Danmaku Kagura, a single card fell into her hands. That is a Mitama card. It's a crystallized memory of the fallen Gensokyo. It depicts a moment that may have happened in the days long lost. On the Mitama card was a picture of Reimu. Looking at it, she shook her head. I don't remember. Did this really happen? As she muttered in disappointment, she felt a sudden pain and held her head. Marisa? Is her name? I've never played a Touhou game. An unfamiliar scene appeared in Reimu's mind. A sandstorm so intense that one who would lose all sense of direction. A strange girl in a black pointy hat is shouting something. She can't hear or understand. The voice and figure disappear in the sand. Take care of Gensokyo. Amidst the faded hues of sand, those words reverberated in Reimu's ears. What was that? Reimu, holding her aching head and grumbling, saw Mitama spin in a circle. It looks like you've regained one. Was that one of my memories? Yes, a memory you had lost. Are you ready, Reimu? You must wander this wasteland, collect Mitama cards, and regain your memories like that. That is what you must do after destroying Gensokyo. It bothers me to hear that it's my fault when I have no memory of it. Yes, indeed. So you must recover, because that's how the world will recover. Reasoned by Reimu's concerns, Mitama continued to talk. The Reigen Kaisei prayer is needed to restore Gensokyo. Prayer? Are you telling me to do that too? It's not hard. You just have to pray to the gods for the world to recover. That's all. I guess I can do it. However, I don't anticipate your prayers having much effect right now. Just travel around and make gradual progress with recovery. Just go around in the wasteland and collect Mitama cards. You're suspiciously knowledgeable. What are you? Reimu glared and Mitama's blue light trembled as if it were laughing. I'm someone who knows your secrets, the ones you don't know. Who I am and what your secrets are? I'll tell you all about when you regain all your memories, Reimu. So retrieve your memories, whispered Mitama. Wander the sandy wilderness, collecting Mitama cards and recovering memories. And from the Reigen Kaisei prayer, Reigen? The rebuild Gensokyo. The memoryless girl sighed with exasperation. Well, fine. I guess I'll do it. It seems it's what I have to do now, and I have no other options. Now then, where should I start? There are 4 villages nearby. Any one of them would be a good start. And we blinked at Mitama's words. Villages? You're saying there are people in this desert? More like shadows? There's no colorful life like yourself in this world. Only beings called ephemerals, leading quiet lives. I see. The red and white girl and the blue flame began to water the world of sand. Spots, location. Oh my god. Several hours were spent walking the sands with the sun blazing brightly. Wiping away sweat and shielding her eyes, Ringmoon notices something. I see something. Oh, it's a village of ephemerals from the sea. We made it faster than I thought we would. Very good. Reimu stopped in her tracks when she heard Mitama's unconcerned words. She wonders if Mitama how painful it is to walk on sand. Huh? What's the problem? Why did you stop? Let's go quickly. Reimu wanted to complain, but decided to ignore it and move on. Reimu novels are not for me, man. It's a real village. A few dry but well-maintained fields were planted, and beyond them stood a row of small, neatly mended houses. There were stores as well as residences and shadowy human-like figures. She could see the ephemerals, the inhabitants of this world, shopping. Reimu approached an ephemeral, walking down the street. Hey, is there an inn here? The ephemeral seemed momentarily puzzled but responded affably. Oh my, so rare for us to have a traveler. An inn? Yes, indeed. It's a bit ragged, but we do have one, although it was once magnificent. While the ephemeral complained about how bad the inn has gone, it kindly escorted Reimu to the inn. Doesn't look bad. The inn she was shown was indeed old, but she didn't find it so bad. He sees out the sun and the winds, and that was enough for Reimu, now exhausted from walking in the desert. Reimu rolls over onto the thick futon. Oh, this is amazing. I'd love to sleep right now. Hey now! You have something you need to do. I know, just 5 more minutes. Clinging to the cough summoner. Reimu's ears suddenly heard a listless voice. Sheesh. This is why I hate modern tools. She heard complaining and the sound of digging near a window behind the inn. Curious, Reimu forced herself up and approached the window. Peeking out, she saw an ephemeral sighing as it plowed the field. I said this was no good, but no one understands. What's getting you down? Sticking her head out the window frame, Reimu spoke to the ephemeral. What, you ask? Perhaps not used to seeing travelers, the ephemeral looked surprised, but it stopped plowing the field and it showed the farm tool it held. This thing. It's new. I just got it today. But it's so easy to use that it makes me angry. Reimu was silent for about 5 seconds. Why would that make you angry? I told you, it's too easy to use. I can't struggle with it. Huh? Isn't it good when something's easy? Miss, you don't get it. Struggles can lead to great things too. The ephemeral nodded with a smug face. Oh, I miss the old days. Farm tools have been improved so much that they lost their old charm. With that, the ephemeral turned to the field and resumed farming, grumbling. What's that all about? Okay. Closing the window, Reimu unintentionally came face to face with Mitama. After a short rest, Reimu decided to look around the village. She came across ephemerals everywhere she went. One came out of a small restaurant, saying, "That wasn't tasty at all. It doesn't compare with the predecessor's cooking." One played a board game, saying, "The new rules are too hard and boring. The old version was simpler and fun." One read a massive book, saying, "This author's new work is middling. It's not as vivid as it used to be." And each one would say this as if speaking in chorus. Oh, I miss the old days. Ah, I see, we're dealing with a village full of boomers. Very nice. Reimu looked fed up as she left the village. What's with this village? All they can do is complain about the present. Isn't there a limit to nostalgia? Sheesh. Don't be angry. Other than that, it's a fine village. Offhandedly placated by Mitama, Reimu went out into the wasteland to collect Mitama cards. Ooh, bad apple. We know that one. Do we... Let's... I do want to see what we have for lunatic mode, how this works. Oh, okay. We are not ready for all 6 fingers on lunatic mode. go ahead and try hard. I'm not even used to the finger placement I have to do for this either. ASKL is my usual for the mobile rhythm gamer series. Alright, alright. Okay. Should totally get a finger cam for my rhythm game series. Alright, alright. Oh, actually try 6 fingers here. Okay, hold on. So I keep hitting like things early, and that's an issue. And then the other issue I'm having is that I don't know what to do with the left hand. I can do 3 fingers on my right hand, but I can't do it on my left hand. Let's see if that can help out. I swear, if I go through, like, all of this, and then it just, like, gets cut out. You know what? It would probably help if I had my fingers on the right keys. See, I'm so early! Like, what is... It's definitely way... I'm definitely making this into way more of a problem than it needs to be. Oh my god! Dude. Okay, okay, only 2 tries. I can... dude. This is way harder than it probably should be for me. The game and the rhythms are not hard, it's just me. It is me. It is me who is messing up here. Like, they all have gimmicks! All these songs have gimmicks! I don't expect you to pronounce that. Oh my god. This is gonna be horrible. This is... I can see why the mission is like clear with an A. This was horrendous. Holy crap. Oh my lord, there's no way I'm completing that on and Jesus, I gotta try that on easy mode instead, because I can't do that. Like, I do not have the timings down for this song. This is not gonna be possible for me. It's gonna be really boring, but like at the same time, I really need to be able to actually beat the song. Okay, well, not my finest work, but at the same time, I would very much so like to move on. Are you kidding me? I have to do a... Okay. Oh my god, I did not want to actually have to play Touhou. Um... um... Okay. What? Oh my god! I don't... can't focus on both of these things! I, I can't focus on both on when it does both. We can't play both a rhythm game and a bullet hell at the same time. I can't! I have ADHD. What? I can't be expected to do this. Oh my god, dude. Moving on to the boss stage, the boss song. That's a nice illustration. Oh my god. I know there's not much commentary. I should probably just try and commentate this because I'm not beating any of these songs first try. Right. Okay. Well then. Okay, so I did it on normal, which might. I'll do every. I'll try and do every song on like hard and everything. But if I can't, then I just can't. It did say boss. Okay. With her Mitama cards, Reimu headed to the inn with Mitama. The sun was already setting and the sky was turning red. You lost your memory and now you're gradually recalling the past, right? Mitama, who had been flying a little further ahead, returned closer to Reimu. Do you miss the old days, like the ephemerals in that village? Anything would be better than this heap of sand we have now. You might be right. Satisfied with her answer, or just disinterested. Mitama flew ahead again. 35 minutes, okay. But she missed the past? Reimu truly had no idea. The memories from the Mitama cards were not chronological, nor consistent. I'll just have to remember everything first. With a sigh, Reimu tried to collect her thoughts on the memories she regained. How did it go, Akio? Reimu was shown to a room in a mansion, where she sat and questioned the girl. The girl called Aku answered without changing her expression. I went back to the times of air, but I can only tell you there's no record of what has just happened in the past. So we have no clue who the culprit is then. Indeed. With a rattling sound, the sliding door opens and another girl enters. What is going on? People and things are just suddenly disappearing. I'm looking through our imported books, but I can't find anything similar. The girl lowered the books she was holding to the floor with a thud. Thanks for your help, Kosuzu? Not a problem. I'm almost done reading all the ones I have at home, so I'll summarize them if there's any similar stories. Reimu stands up quickly, as if trading places with Kosuzu, who has sat down. Okay, I'll try something else. Thank you, Aku. I will search a bit more myself. I'll let you know if I learn anything. Her voice at Reimu's back. Reimu waved her hand and walked out of the room. Reimu, back to reality from her musings, looked at her silent surroundings. People and things suddenly disappearing. The wasteland may have been the result of that incident. Who, why, and how? Reimu still knew nothing. Hey, are we going back to the inn? Mikama's voice makes her snap too. She stepped in her tracks while thinking. She stopped in her tracks. Reimu begins walking again toward the blue ball of fire that awaits her. Yeah, it was already dark. The cold wind rustled Reimu's hair. In the village, Reimu headed for the inn, relying on the lights from houses. And then an ephemeral walked from across the street. Its gait was unsteady. She passed by, wondering if ephemerals could get drunk. Then there was a thump from behind her. When she turned back, the ephemeral had collapsed. Hey, what happened? Oh, no, it's fine. No big deal. The ephemeral weakly rises to his feet and staggers away. Concert? They follow it. The ephemeral was headed to what appeared to be a small clinic that looks extremely like the inn, and appeared inside to be packed with ill-looking ephemerals. Oh, traveler, do you have a cold too? An ephemeral who looked like a doctor approached Reimu. Oh no, but do all of these people have a cold? That's right, it seems to be spreading. Oh my, what about medicine? Do you have any? This interested daughter took a box filled with pills from the shelf. We do, but... When Reimu was about to tell it to use it, there was yelling from behind. Absolutely no medicine. The voices belonged to none other than the cold-addled ephemerals. Nowadays, people rely on medicine for everything. I think that's not the right attitude. The use it does to let diseases heal naturally. That way, the body will get stronger. Oh, I miss the days before medicine. It's all because of medicine. People get careless, catch colds, and mess up their health. Females argued against the medicine, gesturing with pain bodies. Okay, well, Raven was too dumbfounded to speak, looking at the patients. She then ran up to an ephemeral and force-fed it something. What are you... That's bitter! Oh, so it's bitter. In Reimu's hands was the medicine box she had taken from the doctor. The ephemeral who just took the pills fainted from the bitterness. What? Oh, god dang it. Reimu looked around at the remaining patients and smiled wickedly. No, stop! Understanding what will happen to the next, they stared at Reimu with fright. Reimu's eyes snapped up and she glared at the stubborn nostalgist. Shut up, stop moaning, and take your medicine. Reimu then forced the pills into the mouths of one ephemeral after another. The pitiful screams due to the bitterness echoed, then there was silence. Bitter all the way inside my nose. Reimu placed a wet cloth on the foreheads of the ephemerals. But your coughing has stopped, and your fever is going down. The ephemerals groaned, deflated. Reimu shrugged her shoulders in exasperation. I don't know how good the past was for you, but stop suffocating yourselves with your weird obsession. After checking that their symptoms subsided, they strode out of the clinic. In hand was the box of medicine. Now then, let's see if anyone else has a cold. And if you find someone, you'll cram a pill down their throat. That's my only choice if they decide to whine and refuse to take it. Mimi replied in a carefree tone of voice. Mitama flickered briefly, stunned. You're enjoying this. I'm thanking them. I'm thanking them for letting me stay at the inn. You try to hide your smug face when you say that. Bug's face. In the end, Reimu spent the next few days nursing the ephemerals, leaving the village once they were feeling better. The ephemerals watched Reimu walk away without looking back. She finally left. She hit this place like a hurricane. He had been yelled at, berated, and forced to take bitter pills. She was a terribly frightening traveler, but fear was not the only thing she brought to the village. Stop suffocating ourselves with our weird obsession, huh? blah blah blah. If we continued to cling to the past, we would have died out. The red and white traveler had forced them to wake up from their nostalgia. It's not good to just go on about old things. From now on, we need to accept new things and change. The eyes of the once sickly ephemeral shone brightly toward the future. I don't know Japanese. I don't know what any of that says. So, normal difficulty might be just the standard we go through until I get better at this game specifically. Oh! Hakure's Shrine. Oh, hi, Marisa. Hey, Reimu, if you're around, come on out. No answer? Is she out somewhere? Where could she be wandering around? Sheesh, no visitors, and now no Shrine Maiden. It's so quiet. Maybe I'll nap. Whoa, what the? It came from the back. Is Reimu back, or could it be... Hands like this, open them wider, like you're doing the breaststroke. Good. They have to be able to see you from afar. Open, close, open, close. Oh, it's you guys. Weird dance. Are you practicing for an event? Oh, Marisa, it's you. There's no event. We're making a new shrine maid in Kagura. Kagura? That dance shrine maiden's you? Should you be doing this without Reimu? That's exactly why, Marisa. Huh? Reimu hardly ever comes back these days, so I, on Kamano, must protect the shrine. That's why I can't just accept things as they are. I need to make something new. I empathize with her, so I decided to help. If this new Kagura takes off, I want us to adopt it at Moria's shrine as well. So that's what the weird dance was, which means you're just running amok. So you figured it out. You're actually right. I've tried many things, like adopting the recent Denmaku Kagura trend, but... Oh, I know. Will you help us, Marisa? Come on, I don't know anything about Kagura. That's the kind of viewpoint we need. We can't get wrapped up in convention. Really? Well then, what about doing a handstand, headstand and spinning around? Great idea! How about getting some voice acting for your game? No, I'm just kidding. Huh? I just said it as a little joke. This is what we were missing. Any other ideas, Marisa? Hold on, chill out. Let me think. Well, let's see. Okay, now turn and pose. Now for a cool finishing line. No incident unsolved. I'm the fantastic shrine maiden. At your service. It's complete. That was the best Kagura. Yay, we finally did it, Sane. The colorful laser light performance was especially amazing. Running around with fireworks is great. So many new and interesting ideas. This is all thanks to Marisa's suggestions. Thank you. Is this really okay? It's more of a show than a Kagura. Forget convention. Oh my god! I want to show Reimu soon. She'll probably be delighted. Right, they'll certainly get a reaction at the very least. I don't hate visual novels. I just can't speak forever. Now then, I should go look for the all-important Reimu. Thanks, Marisa. Here's the outfit I made for the new Kagura. Could you give it to her? It's pretty frilly and glitzy, isn't it? I'm looking forward to seeing her in it. Okay. That seems like it's the tutorial done, and now we can just... Oh my god! Specific appearance, no effect. Rhythm game settings can be lost. Oh my god. We'll do this tomorrow. We'll do this another time. Jesus Christ, there's so much here. Oh, I really need that one equipped. It feels like it's equipped. Normal groove gauge, lost them out. Okay, so yeah. These two are really important for me right now. We could use that. Almost 50. Damaged by the shot. Gimmick effects, fog gimmick effects. Damage received, somewhat decreased. Normal, slightly decreased. All this stuff would be really nice and useful for us. I think that's probably good. But there's one more thing I have to find out. There is one last thing for us to do here. The whole reason why I bought the game in the first place. Lunatic Mo- Oh, I'm so gonna die right now, dude. Okay, we're gonna try hard. I need to focus up here, dude. I'm way too early on, like, all of these. Bruh, man. I'm like so early on all of them. I might need to just like practice over. I really do need to just practice over and over again, don't I? But other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. And of course, have a good day.